I have only 2 hours left before this free banner that Supercell is giving out runs out. And you get it by doing crowns, so we have to do battles. So I decided to pull out my favorite deck, my favorite no-skill deck, P.E.K.K.A. Goblin Giant. We're going to be in leagues. Yes, I got to 1,500 trophies. Yeah, I got a bit of aura. What can I say? Let's go. We're up against Zeki. Going to put P.E.K.K.A. at the back. Oh, he's got Furnace. This is probably not good because he's just going to get a whole bunch of free value. Maybe I can do a sneaky something here. No. Offense is more important. We ball. Alright. So he does vines. I'm going to Goblin Giant to defend this. See if it will stop some of the recruits damage here. See if I can bomber this. Try and get rid of some of these piggies. But this is trouble. He puts down a Golden Knight, which is interesting. I can P.E.K.K.A. at the back here. Just let that Golden Knight go on the tower. I may as well Skellies actually. We'll take away a bunch of the damage. 1 elixir. We take those. Then we're going to Goblin Giant behind this, coming up to 2 times elixir here, so we should be able to build a big push. Now, having said that, might need a fish here. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like P.E.K.K.A. is going to get to the tower here, but I will do a high P.E.K.K.A. on this Golden Knight, so I can kill it, take it out. We're going to put down a fishies here, and see if we can get a Goblin Giant behind this. Definitely going to want to bomber down. Interesting that he vines there, because we're not going to take that much damage, so it's very good vines for us. Going to see if we can vines this. For him, do some serious damage to these recruits. The Goblin Giant is on the tower, but it might not be enough, unfortunately. Looks like we're not going to take the win here, unfortunately. But we do get 7 crowns, and that's what matters. Let's go again. We're up against Parzival from whatever that clan is. And naturally, we're going to want a Goblin Giant in the back, because best first play, what can I say? We got vines on defense. We got all our spells, in fact, and skeletons. See if we can bomb it here. Unfortunately, the bomber gets rocketed. That's very annoying. He's going to P.E.K.K.A. in the back. We'll see if we can vines this P.E.K.K.A. Vines and rage, that is. So we will be able to take the win. He has a vines of his own. But we get some decent damage on the P.E.K.K.A. and that's what matters. Might actually kite his P.E.K.K.A. with my Goblin Giant. See if we can Skellies on the P.E.K.K.A. to see if it will actually get taken out here. Very nice, guys. And we're probably just going to get a tower trade here. Alright, nice. Gonna vines on that, see if we can get some extra damage in here. When we rage the Goblin Giant, it's gonna spawn more goblins, and since it's the Evo, we might actually be able to take the win here. Rage is not gonna kill the goblins, and free win, 1 push. Very nice, guys. Let's go again. We're up against Spartiate. Interesting. From Gaulois. Yeah, I got that first try. I'm gonna bomber on this skeleton barrel. Probably could have just gone with the rage on the skeleton barrel, but I'm going to enjoy using that on offense, actually. Looks like we have another recruits player on our hands, and that goblin, it's going to miss the Dark Goblin. I'm going to try and P.E.K.K.A. on the Dark Goblin, pull everything back, very nice. Try and bomber with this P.E.K.K.A. Get ready for a vines. Nice vines. Just take out the firecracker, that's worth it. Looks like we're going to rage on defense for the skeleton barrel, and we're going to arrows on offense for the Goblin Gang. So we'll have to see. See, here comes the skeleton barrel. We're going to choose to use the rage instead. Here it comes. Very nice timing. Gonna get the bomber down as soon as we can. I believe he has arrows for this bomber, so just got to watch out with that. There we go. There goes the arrows. Arrows on this Dark Goblin, and we almost got his other tower. So this isn't looking too bad. P.E.K.K.A. going to come down to the back, I believe. Very nice. P.E.K.K.A. into Valkyrie. He is going to go for the firecracker, but we're going to wait and see if we can kill it for free. Bomber off to the left so it doesn't get splashed by the firecracker. Going to wait on the rage for this skeleton barrel. Here comes the rage. A bit late, but we take it regardless. Going to vines on this. Arrows on that. Goblin Gang here. Goblin Giant. No mistake. Going to rage just so we make sure we take out this tower and hopefully get some very strong damage to this Royal Recruits horde. Gonna take out that firecracker there, so very happy with that. Gonna get a lot of arrows value here. Very nice. Bomber on this Dark Goblin. Very nice. We gotta make sure we defend here because we do have a free P.E.K.K.A. coming up, so we may be able to take the win with this push. But we gotta make sure we don't throw on defense. Gonna arrows on that. See if we can vines here. We might actually lose our tower, yeah. Unfortunately, we take the loss. Emote. Damn. Next game. We're up against IG007TF. Don't know what language or code that is, but, well, I believe the clan name is Japanese, but might be mistaken on that. Gonna pecker in front of this, may as well. Going for the push. Got the free fishy. 2 spells in hand. Vine coming up next. Gonna be able to arrows on this firecracker. Very good. That was not a very good hog rider. Not gonna pull the... Oh, he failed the skellies. Not good. And we're gonna be able to take out the tower. They're very happy with that. See if we can find something here. Gonna vines on this. Get some extra pecker damage. Gonna goblin giant straight away. Yeah, he gives up. Very nice win, guys. I'll see you in the next game. We're up against Royal Knight from Slay Fox OG. Don't know how that's OG, but I suppose I'll ask him after I beat him in this game. Got the bowler coming up the right side. I'll see if I can fish this away. Might try and... Oh, definitely want to get a bomber down for that witch. But unfortunately, our bomber is going to go down to the bowler. So I suppose that might have been a mistake there. And we're going to be able to rage on this witch. Hopefully. No, it doesn't die. Can't believe it. That's going to be quite a bit of damage on our tower, unfortunately. Chef is not locked. Just going to go for a pecker in the back. We're going to try and cycle to our Evo. Very good going pecker into giant. We're going to be able to take this out for free. Very nice. We're going to try and bomber on the sides that doesn't get hit by the bowler. And we're going to be able to vines on this. And be able to goblin giant in front of all this. He does get the minions down and the guards, so that's a lot of arrows value right there. This is probably going to be tower. Yep, that's tower, boys. Very nice. Might just rage this, see if we can get some extra damage. Probably should have raged a bit earlier, but I'm going to try and get the pecker down on defense. There it is. Here's a bowler. We can fish this over. Very nice. The bowler lines up on the tower somehow because he's just built different. We're going to get a bomber down here. We can arrows if need be, but I think we'll be alright. And I'd rather build this push up so that he has to defend. Gonna arrows instantly. See if we can fish this over so the pecker doesn't have to walk 7,000 miles just to get to the bowler. Gonna vines on this. Gonna get a rage down. Unfortunately, we don't take out the Evo Witch there, but the fisherman should be able to pull it in at the very least. And we are gonna take the win because he doesn't take the tower. Very nice. Fishy and skeletons down. And that's going to be a good game. Lucky drop. 4 legendary wild cards. Very good. Another lucky drop. 2,900 gold. Lucky drop. Another gold. And stage 1 is going to be complete. We're going to grab these baby dragons. Only 4 more stages to go. So we are not that close, I admit. Going to claim some rewards here. Lucky drop. Void. Another lucky drop. Raw delivery. Some gold. Wild cards. Giant chest. 1 more lucky drop. Giant snowball. Back into the next game. We're up against Itachi Uchiha from Respa Team. Interesting. Unfortunately, we're using the wrong deck here. So we're going to see if we can take the win anyway. But going to barrel on that left side. Get ready for a vine. See what he plays. But he may just spell this. Oh, he's not going to do anything. Okay, he's just going to go in with the Mega Knight. Very interesting gameplay. Let's see if we can vines this here. We get all 3 with the vines. Very nice, guys. Gonna get the wall breakers down, see if we can get some damage on the tower. Dark Goblin down in the middle, so the Valkyrie doesn't go towards it. The Valkyrie did go towards it, I lied. Unfortunately, the Dark Goblin dies there, but we are significantly up, so very happy with this. Might just cycle a Valkyrie in the back, but we will have to see. I'll go Goblin Gang here to block the charge. And we're going to Ice Spirit on this, because we do have the Cannoneer, so it's not particularly good at taking out those bats. Gonna Goblin Barrel on this, cycle to our Evo. And he does nothing. He's just going to sacrifice that tower, I guess. We might see a Mega Knight at the bridge here. If it might be possible. No. Musket at the back. So we're just going to Princess the bridge. Nice and easy. Going to take out that tower, maybe. No, we're not. So we're going to Valk here. Got the Evo Valk. See if we can get the Goblin Gang down in time. That's quite good timing for us because that means our Goblin Gang lives here. We can afford to take a little bit of damage on the tower here. Going to pull some of these bats back with the wall breakers and see if one of them can connect to the tower. Nice, guys. We're going to take that tower. We are going to go Evo Valk Goblin Barrel in the middle because the Evo Goblin Barrel is actually completely wasted when it's 1 tower down like this because one of them will go to the empty tower and essentially die for free to the King Tower. So want to get a little bit of extra value there. And I need to get a Valk down over here. Going to go with the vines here again on defense. Should be able to take all of this out. Very nice. Let's see if we can block this prince here. Does end up going with the Valkyrie, but we should be able to block this regardless. Unfortunately, we can't take the tower though. But that's going to be GG's. Very nice win. Lucky drop, some rare wild cards, and a potion. We're going to switch back to the original deck, and we're going to go into another game. We against Amma Boss from Lebanon. Interesting. Revealing your location to the world like that. But each to their own. We're going to see if we can take the win here. But he does have Goblin Cage, which normally, of course, means what? Recruits. We could have gone for a King Tower activation there, but I don't have the fastest hands in the West, and there come the recruits. So for the recruits, we're going to see if we can get some vines down, get that on the tower, rage this P.E.K.K.A up so it deals with the recruits much better, gets rid of that barb, one more recruit, and then we're going to get that P.E.K.K.A on the tower. We do waste the Evo Cage, which is very good for us. But he is going to get some damage on that left side. So I'm going to bomber down on this Evo Goblin Brawler. And we're just going to leave this. We're going to see if we can cycle our Goblin Giant at some point. Because he did waste the cage, so he has nothing to block it. And wait for a bit more elixir. Very nice, we're going to go for that immediately at the bridge. See if we can get some vines down here in the Zappies. Might go for an arrows on this. And a rage just to take out that other recruit. And the Spear Goblins looks like they're going to be doing pretty well on the taking out of the recruits on that side. But we do need to get a bomber down here if we want our tower to live. And it's probably not going to live anyway, let's be honest. And that right side is not looking particularly healthy either. We are going to lose both towers here, unfortunately. But we do have both Evos in our hands, so I think we should just save this. We might just actually P.E.K.K.A here. Something to note that I learned the other day. When both towers go down, you lose the chef cooking. So you can't level up your cards anymore. So that's something to note about losing both towers. Very interesting to me. I don't know about you guys, but I thought it was cool. Unfortunately, I do think that was a wasted vines because it ended up hitting the Goblin Cage, which was my mistake. And of course, the actual cage itself getting vine doesn't help at all. So if that piggy doesn't die from the P.E.K.K.A, unfortunately, we're going to lose the game. But I don't think that recruits is a particularly good matchup, so we might just lose. Looks like we all are almost at Masters 2 here. I didn't realize we were that close, but very nice. We're going to go into another game, see if we can push up. We're up against this guy. Looks like P.E.K.K.A in the back it is. As soon as I get one of the big troops, I just put it in the back. I like to start off with P.E.K.K.A in the back, especially if I have Fisherman, because it does help that little bit on defense. Gonna see if we can get a vines down, a cheeky little vines on this. Okay. Looks like we could get a very nice vines down here. No, we were too late. That's unfortunate. But should be able to Goblin Giant here just to tank for that. And be able to bomber on the bottom here. Do a little bit of damage to this. That was a very, very bad Skellies. See if we can vines here. Very nice. Gonna take out that furnace. Bomber's gonna take out the barbarian, and the bomber's gonna go on the tower, level 16 bomber. Unfortunately, the pancake didn't go on the goblin giant, which would have been better because the spear goblins that it dropped would have also been level 16. I'm gonna rage here, and I did slightly too early. Not happy. Interesting emote to play. I actually might just P.E.K.K.A behind the tower here, because we might get some value on defense anyway. So not too bad about doing it before double elixir, a little bit early. Because we do have both the Evos anyway. So we can drop the Fisherman here. Gonna try and get that vines down, of course. Unfortunately, we do miss the furnace with that, apparently. And we don't get it down fast enough. But beggars can't be choosers. Looks like he's going all in on that left side. So we're just gonna bomber. See if we can defend quite a bit of that, because that bomber will splash all the skeletons. Very nice. A late vines from him. You get a Fisherman on this. Unfortunately, that is going to die. That, I should not have vines that. I should have vines the furnace, because that was already going to die. See if we can rage these up. Try and get something happening here. He does vines on defense. Very nice. All I need to do is wait for that. Then P.E.K.K.A. Gonna have to get a Goblin Giant down. Can't even get one tower, unfortunately. That's going to be GG's. We still have 100 crowns left, so I am going to switch it up. We're going to start playing cycle decks, as in, we're pretty much going to be playing log bait, but it's got the Evo Valk instead of the Knight, or the Evo Knight, depending on what you use. And Dark Goblin is not good anymore, so we're not using that as the Evo. It's got wall breakers in here, Goblin Gang, Princess, Ice Spirit, standard stuff. No building, it should be noted, but we do have the vines, so insane on defense. Let's get started. Now we should be careful because it is a beatdown meta, so we do have to watch out for the beatdown decks. And of course this is a cycle deck, as in we are currently slightly out of meta, I would say. I'm going to Valk behind this to pull the Monk back, see if he goes for a sneaky ability. How much damage is that block going to do? Luckily he only gets one block, very good, so he did it a bit late. Dark Goblin in the back, see if we can wall breakers on the other side. Go for a Vines here, see if on the attack, gonna Vines. Late Vines, but it was gonna connect anyway. We got a connection, which is a good thing, of course. Got the gang down, gonna wall breakers on the left side again. Blow up the cage, maybe. Very nice. Gonna Dark Goblin here. Grab the Archer, hopefully. Very nice. Gonna be able to kill that Brawler before it gets any damage. Fortunate. There we go. Haven't barreled this game. Gotta get one of those down soon. Valk on that. Barrel on this. Wait and see if we can get the Vines down. Looks like we can't. He's gonna do nothing on the barrel. Very nice. We get some stabs in there. Gonna Goblin Gang here. So far he hasn't shown us a spell for this Goblin Gang, so we're pretty safe in playing. Gonna Vines on the Goblin Barrel defensively. Very nice. I believe there's a full counter play for the Valkyrie on the Goblin Barrel, but I don't know what it is. See if we can pull all this in. Very nice. Gonna get the Dark Goblin going up that left side. Gonna wall breakers on the other side. Okay, he does get the cage down. Only one of them are gonna go. Oh, the Evo Archers are gonna get it. Just Vines on that. Hopefully the Spear Goblins will turn around. Yes, we get rid of the Goblins. Very good. Wall breakers on the right side. Princess on the left side. I know it's very aggro, but we didn't have the Evo Barrel in our hand. At least I think so. Don't quote me on that. Gonna gang on that. See if we can get a Dark Goblin down in the back. Looks like he's got the same idea as us. Vines on that Goblin Barrel. Not going to kill the Princess. Very nice. Going to get the Valk here. He's in big trouble here. Going to Goblin Barrel, Dark Goblin on that left side. Get an Ice Spirit down. Why not? Get the Goblin Gang. Nice. Very good. See the double Valk doing work on that other side. Going to be able to Vines on this. Nice little chip on the tower. Now we are losing in this situation. So could have bridge blocked there, I know. Unfortunately. He doesn't defend the wall breakers. That's very interesting. We do get the Princess down. Valkyrie. Now he is going to try and get back to that barrel. So we're going to Vines on that. Very nice. Dark Goblin here. See if we can Ice Spirit up high. Want to get rid of that as soon as possible. Vines that. Very nice win, you guys. Very nice win. He's not happy. 4 crowns, not very many, but we take those. Next game. Wall breakers to start, but he does catch us with our pants down, and he goes for the Goblin Gang. We get a little bit done with that Ice Spirit there. We are going to be able to Goblin Barrel this. Use that little bit of Dark Goblin that we have left, and he's going to Sparky at the back. So I'm going to Princess on the left side, try and pressure. Split up his elixir a little bit, get some damage on the tower. Very nice. He's going to Firecracker. That was a good play, but it is in front. Let it be known. I forgot the Cannoneer actually takes that out completely. We're gonna Ice Spirit here. Dark Goblin definitely to DPS down that Mega Knight. Gonna Wall Breakers here. Gonna be able to take out that Sparky, I believe. Very nice. Dark Goblin gets the hits in the tower. Very important. Princess to defend here. Good Princess shot, but we do take a lot of damage there. Gonna see if we can get a Goblin Barrel going. Gonna Goblin Gang the other side. We're gonna hit the Bomber. Very nice with that Princess. We're gonna hit the Firecracker as well. That is a lot of Princess value right there, and he still has to answer it. That Mega Knight is definitely going to answer it, so I'm going to see if I can Dark Goblin as soon as possible. I'm going to pull back this Mega Knight. Unfortunately, we can't, and looks like our tower's gone here. But, going to get that Dark Goblin down. Nice. And try to do a split lane push here with 5 Elixir. Going to Wall Breakers one side and Evo Barrel the other. So, it is being tanked for, the little barrel. We don't get any hits, but we get very close. We're going to surround this with the Goblin Gang. Sparky's going to get taken out. Very good, guys. We're going to Valk on this. Going to pull the Mega Knight back. Very good. And the Princess takes out the Evo Dark Goblin there. That is huge. Wall Breakers just to finish off that tower. Going to Goblin Barrel here. See if we can get the Vines down. We cannot. Late Vines. Not a good Vines. Alright. Gonna have to defend this push very well here coming up. Gonna see if we can get the Valkyrie down here. See if we can get the Ice Spirit, the Dark Goblin. Once that Firecracker shoots, very good. I believe that Sparky's not gonna splash the tower because the Valk dies. Very good. Gonna go in with the Wall Breakers here. Gonna Vines. He thinks he's gonna take it out. The Wall Breakers are gonna connect. Fucking huge. Let's go. Dark Goblin almost connects. That's very good. Gonna Goblin Barrel here. Gonna Ice Spirit. The distract. Very good. And we take the win. Jeez, guys. Next game. Gonna start off with the Wall Breakers, the bridge. Classic. See what he has. Barb Barrel. Okay. I do, and I should start doing split Wall Breakers in the middle because I've heard that's a very good play by people who know what they're talking about. Okay, not me. Gonna Princess here because I don't have the Dark Goblin, unfortunately. Gonna see if we can Ice Spirit this. He does get the Vines down, so he's gonna get some damage here, but I'm gonna Goblin Barrel, and he's gonna be in big trouble because he's not gonna be in big trouble. No, he is, because I'm gonna Wall Breakers the other side. Aha! Log bait. Or so I hear. Very nice connection from those Wall Breakers, and the Barber's gonna get taken out by the Cannoneer. So I'm quite familiar with the Dark Goblin and the Goblin Gang. I'm getting pretty good at using the Vines, but I've never played Valkyrie before. I've never played Cannoneer before. I've never played Wall Breakers before. So for a person who most of this deck I haven't used before, I think I'm doing alright. He's going to instantly go for the Vines. I knew it. Unfortunately, that was a bad Princess, but we're going to get away with it apparently. Very nice. Take those. He does go Inferno Tower on the Wall Breakers, but he doesn't have enough for the Bar Barrel. Evo Skellies, they're going to get taken out. So I'm very happy with that. Unfortunately, he doesn't tank for them fast enough. Otherwise, I would have had to play Valkyrie, so it would have been a decent play to force my Valkyrie there. I'm going to Goblin Gang the bridge, because why not? See if we can go for a cheeky little Vines here. Bait out the Bar Barrel. Absolutely perfect. We love to see that. He does bait out our Dark Goblin. And by bait out, I mean I played it when I shouldn't have. Gonna see if we can Vines something here. He's gonna Vines on my... Gonna Vines that. Boom. See if the Valk can get a hit. Very nice. Gonna pull that through here. Dark Goblin here because I know he's going to Balloon. There it is. Now, he's of course gonna Vine, so I'm gonna Ice Spirit. See if we can prevent a lot of this damage. Gonna go Wall Breakers one side, Goblin Barrel on the other. He doesn't know what to do. He's gonna play the Inferno Tower in the middle, which means he significantly overspent, but unfortunately it's going to work out for him because I'm terrible at this game. I can take out this tower with Vines, but yeah. Oh, no, hang on, he misses the Bar Barrel. Interesting. So I can just get the Goblin Gang down here and the Dark Goblin. See if we can really prevent a lot of this damage. The tower is on the balloon, so that's very good. That alone makes us prevent a lot of the damage. Gonna see if we can go for the Evo Barrel here. Tank it with a Goblin Gang in the middle, I believe. Is the play. He's gonna very late Bar Barrel, and that is gonna be probably a good game. No, it's not, but it's pretty close. He's gonna go for one last push, and he's also gonna Vines on this, which is bad because it means we're gonna lose. Unfortunately, he emotes us to death. Next game. Princess the Bridge, first play. Could have done split Wall Breakers, I know. I'm gonna see if I can high Ice Spirit and Goblin Gang down low. Wall Breakers other side. Definitely gonna Vines this Firecracker because it's just good value. We get one Wall Breaker connection and we take out half the cannon, which is very good. Gonna go with a Valkyrie over here. Fortunately, that Goblin Gang is really gonna sting, so I have nothing for that. Now we have our own Goblin Barrel because he used his log. Unfortunately, he has Goblin Gang. Gonna Princess this as it's coming in, see if we can take it all out. Very nice. I forgot that takes it out in one shot, so we can't activate King. Should start to remember these things, but all in due course. Valk at the back, in the Dark Goblin here. Goblin Barrel the tower, Wall Breakers, because the cannon's about to die. Very nice. Not gonna Vines that. Gonna Vines this, see if we can get some extra value. And this is gonna be big trouble again. Yeah, I need to be much more careful against Swarm because of the Cannoneer. Princess at the back. He's gonna rocket that, and I can't punish him. Evo Valk at the back, I guess. Dark Goblin. I don't even know what I'm doing at this point. Wall Breakers, Ice Spirit, Goblin Gang, Princess with his Goblin Gang that's about to come down. He's going to Cannon instead. We're going to Vines. The Valks keep swapping positions, which is hilarious. I was so fascinated by the fact that they were swapping positions that I lost both of my towers, but you know, just another day at work. Wall Breakers. Yeah, we got wrecked. It is what it is. Hit us with the shush. I mean, I don't want to say it was a mirror matchup because it wasn't. Lucky drop. Gold. Lucky drop. Tombstone. Have a look at the battle log. Let's look at our deck. So he has the buildings for the wall breakers. He has the rocket. He has the log. He has the firecracker, which we have nothing for. Well, we have the vines actually, but doesn't always work. But we have the dark goblin. So should have played the dark goblin better, it looks like. Take the mastery. We've only got a few crowns up, so we're going to the next game. Split wall breakers. Skeletons defends them because he has Cannoneer. I don't know how the E-Spirit didn't chain to the tower, but it didn't. Okay, Valk, Dark Goblin, everything I own, and my mom, and my brother, and my whole family. And it's still not enough, baby. That's what we love to see. Princess here. Note that I probably can do wall breakers on that expo. So, something to note. Wall breakers, Goblin Barrel the other side. Fortunately, it looks like he has every counter in the world to everything I own. So, that's awesome. He puts the expo down, gonna Ice Spirit to tank. Goblin Gang goes down. Vines on this. Very good vines. Nice, guys. Falcon, take it out. See if we can wall breakers and Goblin Barrel this side. Princess to see if he does anything in the back with the skellies. The log takes everything out. And I cry myself to sleep tonight. The thing is, I know he has log because I know this deck list. Like, it's a very common deck list. I can vines on that, so that's at least good. I'm gonna Valk, actually, at the bridge. And Goblin Barrel that. The Evo Valk actually did get some chip on the tower, which is interesting. He might Expo here, so gotta get ready. Gonna go Wall Breakers this side. Unfortunately, he does get that down, so he's gonna probably Expo the other side here, yeah, because he saw my thing going there. We're gonna Vines this. We're gonna Wall Breakers on that, see if we can blow it to hell. We can't. Is that a good game? It's not, but it's pretty close. He's just gonna Fireball Cycle, okay. So we're going to do that, and we're going to Goblin Barrel this side, and we're gonna go Vines on that, and it doesn't matter because he has arrows, and good game. Damn, we're getting a lot of emotes to the face here. Alright, let's go again. We're against Oscar, Princess of the Bridge, first play, gotta love it. Mini P.E.K.K.A. Valk does not full counter, oh it does, I lied. You need to put it down earlier for it to full counter, like every time. He happens to place it at the back, so we did get lucky there. Gonna Goblin Barrel on that. Dark Goblin to snipe the Firecracker. I lied. Doesn't snipe anything. Thank you very much. I mean, it's my fault, of course, but let's just relax here. God damn. Alright. Cannoneer sucks against Electro Wizard. Noted. Mega Knight. Great. Just what I wanted. Gonna have to Valk on this, I guess. Dark Goblin here. Did that actually pull the Mega Knight? Jump. Nope. It'll go on the tower. But it'll die first. Let's go. Mini P.E.K.K.A, we're just going to Valk into this, I guess. So we lose most of our Evo Valk there, which is awesome. Exactly what I wanted. We're going to pull back that Elite Barbarian. It's not going to matter because they're too freaking quick. It's going to get heaps of damage. Wall Breakers. Unfortunately, he has the Evo Firecracker here. Oh, big vines. I lied. There was a lot of split lane damage here. Princess at the back, see if we can Goblin Gang in the middle. Might be able to snipe down this Firecracker here. Nice. See if we can Goblin Barrel. Definitely gonna need to... He does a really weird play with the Goblin Barrel. Okay, he kills our entire bloodline with that Firecracker. And we lose the game. Not good. Good game, bro. We haven't been moving down, so he's still only one win away from Master 2, which is interesting. I'm not really sure how this golden thing works in terms of when you lose, when you go down and when you don't lose. I don't know how to explain it. Well, when I just lost, I didn't move down like a little peg thing. And yes, I love pegging. Next question. We might just get to Masters 2 and quit because I don't know if I'm really bothered to play this game that much anymore. Ooh, we have Cannoneer, so it takes out that Mini P.E.K.K.A. I knew the name of that thing, and yes, I did. Wall Breakers, Goblin Barrel. Double Wall Breakers connection, and I think we got Goblin Barrel damage as well, but I might be wrong because he did use Vines, and Vines I'm pretty sure does full counter. How much does that do? Takes out half of it? Oh, that's decent enough. Gonna Valk on this, Goblin Gang on that, Ice Spirit to freeze it, because that next shot's gonna be deadly. Breakers in front of all this. No, bad Wall Breakers. No, good Wall Breakers. I lied. Vines. Okay. See how this goes on the Dark Prince. Not good. Okay, noted. See, princess down. Goblin barrel. E-bobs on the princess. So I suppose he just sacks the tower? Yep, he does. Okay. Ice Spirit on that. See if we can get something done here. Good rage. Just gonna get a bunch of damage from this. But I'm definitely up in elixir. Wall breakers. Dark Goblin. Gonna vines that. Whole bunch of damage from that Dark Goblin. He has to early Goblin Giant. Just because he panics effectively. We're going to have to do a Valk very late. I'm going to lose that tower. That's okay. I should have put something down, of course, but I didn't. Because I have the curse of the special. I'm going to go Princess the Bridge. Going to be able to... Ah, fuck, he predicts me. Gonna Goblin Barrel this. Gotta get it down. We do have literally no spells except vines in this deck. So that is one of our biggest weaknesses for sure. Gonna have the vines on defense. And it's already... He takes the win. GG's, my friend. We're gonna get 2 crowns. Exactly, we're not moving anywhere. So, I think I might just lose it. That's what I'll do. We're up against Green from the George Floyd clan. Well, I don't know if you know what happened to him, buddy, but... Cannoneer, lock in. Thank you. Wall breakers. He's gonna cry. He has more damage than me, so I don't know why he's crying. I mean, he's level 14, maybe that's why he's crying. Get a Dark Goblin, get rid of a lot of this. He's gonna arrow. And I forgot I can't defend Swarm. Oh my god, no. Because it's Cannoneer. Oh, I'm a loser. Okay, let's not doom and gloom, okay? There's always light at the end of the tunnel. Goblin Barrel the corner. Fuck, he has Furnace. Yeah, he has the clapping emoji. Yeah. I know. I get it. I know. Just relax, bro. He's doing the... He is not happy that I did that in the corner. Gee. Okay. I didn't know he cared. Oh, he's still going. If you thought he got over it, think again. Lock in King. Thank you very much. Let's do Evo Valkyrie, Wall Break, and Goblin Barrel. The thing is, those bats will actually die. Very nice. The Mega Knight jumps back for the Goblin Barrel. I'm gonna Goblin Gang the bridge because nothing better to do. I can Princess the back. I need to get the Valk down on this Mega Knight. Wall Breakers here. See if we can get some damage. Does Goblin Gang stop Wall Breakers? It does. I don't know why I didn't think it would. It's pretty... Not a complicated idea to understand that it would. You know what I mean? Anyway, you know what I mean. Valk. So it doesn't take out the whole Goblin Gang. And we're going to Goblin Barrel on this. See if we can get a Vines down here. We're at least going to take out that Furnace. No, he's going to clap me. Alright. This guy's not happy. Alright, Valk. Take out those. Not happy. Play again. All we need is one win and then I'm ending this goddamn video. Please. Please just give me one. Princess the Bridge. That'll die. Bye-bye. Wall Breakers. Goblin Barrel. Why did I do it split lane? We're playing against the thing. You know the one? Yes. Lot of damage on that right side. Very good. I can just get an easy Valk on that as well. So I'm going to be very happy man. I forgot about the rockets, but how were there piggies for that Mother Witch? What? Very confused. How does Wall Breakers do against Dagger Duchess? We're about to find out. Dagger Duchess would have taken out one of them, but it would have been pretty close. Dark Goblin at the back. I know you can Vines the Tesla to make it stay underground or something, but I'm not 100% sure. How about this? And then if he goes Mother Witch, I do Vines. Vines was too late. And it went on the piggies instead of the Mother Witch. Are we dead ass? Fuck you. Because now I have nothing for this. Because it killed itself so it doesn't get a piggy. That's enormous. Princess the Bridge. Alright. Okay, he's doing nothing. Don't know what's going on. His brain's lagging. Valk behind. For Aura. That Dark Goblin's gonna get fucking sniped. So, I'm gonna cry. Since when does he have Mega Knight? Did he have that whole time? I'm just stupid. And he has freaking Mother Witch on the Goblin Gang, so I'm gonna kill my sons. Please save me. Wait, we actually take out that flying machine. I didn't need to do the Dark Goblin. I wasted that. Epic. No, that Firecracker's gonna... Yeah, okay, he has arrows anyway. That's fine. And he doesn't get the shot. Let's go. I need to do everything I possibly fucking can, including suicide into piggies. to get this done. Good game. Yeah. Can't even win that one. Unbelievable. We're going again. We're going until we fucking lose. I mean, win. Because we've lost enough. Trust me on that one. We're up against Duarte 10/Tome 7. No idea what that means, but I'll take it. Vines, please. Why do I always do this? Like, it's clearly too late to play something, and then I play it anyway. Please, Musketeer, don't hit the goblins. I don't know why I was begging. It was obviously going to hit the goblins, so it's pretty stupid. Snipe with the Dark Goblin. Nice. See, I do know some trades. I am not that stupid. That's a lie. Elaborate manipulation technique. Go to lie. I'm gonna kill myself. Alright. No, YouTube, don't demonetize me. I don't make money anyway. There's no money to take. Ha ha ha. That's not an achievement. Okay, we're gonna go Wall Breakers. And yes, log. I don't know why I'm... Oh, it's gonna retarget. No, the East... This is gonna do freaking work. Vines on that. Just for free damage, I guess. Okay, gotta lock in. Gotta lock in. What is that behind the Eva Valk, like on the card? Looks like fucking bowl of fart. Princess. Didn't know Eva Valk was a freak like that. Okay, Valk. Because it'll pull everything in. Think about this. Wall Breaker's other side. We're gonna go Goblin Barrel. He's gonna take out my tower. Big deal. I didn't want that tower anyway. Okay, and we do 0 damage. This is not what I want. This is, see, you know the things that I want? This is not that. You know all those things that I dream of that I want? None of them are this. None, 0. 0, not what I want. Princess of the back. 16 seconds of the clock. All I have to do is 7,000 damage. My tower's even lower than his. Wow. This is very telling. Let's go again, guys. It can't be that bad. It can't be that bad. TUB Padawan from Hanalookan. I don't know what his problem is, but I'm gonna whoop his ass. Goblin Barrel. Ew. 3 muskets. Luckily, they're both shooting the same one. So we're gonna get some free damage on the tower, baby. Goblin Gang in the middle. Pull the bandit in. Blow that to hell. Okay. Bridge spam it is. Save my princess is more important. Alright, the Royal Ghost is gonna get a hit, but that's fine. You know what's not fine? The fact that my other tower is on 300 health. That's not fine. Oh, I'm such a loser. How'd I ever lose? I must have been stepping out of my mind. Now I'm a loser. I'd have to lose her. Wall Breakers? Big. Alright, let's see. Now, I was told by someone who knows things about things that Elixir Pump... Oh, that's not good. That Elixir Pump actually gives you 8 Elixir, which I did not know. Now, I know what you may be thinking. Byron, I don't give a fuck about the numbers. Tell me how to win. Do you think I know how to win? Take a long, hard look at what you're seeing right here. I don't know how to win this game. Valkyrie on that. Wonder if he has a big spell. Looks like we're gonna Goblin Gang that. Gonna Wall Breakers in the middle to pull that. No, that princess was too high. Vines on that. No, the bandit's gonna dash. Not good. Dark Goblin. I don't think we're gonna be able to stop it. We are gonna stop it. Nice. We stopped the charging, so that's... Okay, Evo Val, clutch up, please. Lock in. He has Bar Barrel. I didn't even know that. How did I not know he had Bar Barrel? Probably because I'm not paying attention. Alright, we're gonna Valk in the middle. Tank for the Goblin Barrel. Wall Breakers. See if we can get a Vines down here. Vines. Very nice. We halved that tower's health, but he halved my tower's health, so... Oh, fuck. God damn! 2,000 instantly? Because, like, right before he did that, I realized he's just gonna fucking 3 muskets in the middle, isn't he? But I thought I'd be able to stop it. I thought I'd, you know, do like 1,000 damage maybe, not instantly 2,000 damage and my fucking virginity, dude. Okay, relax. Okay. That is the world's best Skami. Awesome. That's just what I needed. Ah, I meant to put Dark Goblin there. That's my fault. What? Please do something, Dark Goblin. I'm not enjoying this game right now. Wall Breakers. He's emoting on me. Chat. Chat, I'm gonna do it. If he does it one more time, I'm emoting back. I know. I'm gonna break my rule. Goblin Barrel. Far out. Oh, that's it. Jawline, buddy. Valk on the witch. Big counter, very nice. Dark Goblin here. Wizard. We get one connection, that's good. Goblin gang. Alright, let's have a look at this. Yeah, I wonder what's wrong with me. Like, have I just been playing Beatdown too much and then I've forgotten how to play Cycle? I don't know. Oh, man. Valk on that, obviously. Goblin gang. Why do I say it like that? Goblin gang. Goblin barrel the other side. Evo Wizard kills my whole fucking bloodline again. I keep forgetting he has Skarmy and I have nothing for the Skarmy. That's really awesome. Goblin barrel. Great, he has Evo Valk. Awesome. Vines, please. Nothing. Awesome. He has Wizard. He kills something important that I didn't even see because it died too quickly. He's emoting again. Unfortunately, I'm significantly losing the emote battle here because I fucking lost. But I don't know what the problem is. Gotta donate Berserkers, you know how it is. Alright, how about this? I play one game with Hoggy Q and we see what happens. How about that? As a compromise. 10 wild cards, some gold. Where are we up to with the crowns? We haven't moved. I give up. I don't care. I'm not getting the banner. It's not happening. It's 30 minutes. I'm not getting 90 crowns in 30 minutes, especially not with the bonuses. And not with a special event. Mighty Miner in the back for 3-card cycle. He's going to Hog Rider. I am going to Electro Spirit and Skeletons. I guess. Not my favorite play I've ever made. But we're going to Firecracker here. I'm not going to Earthquake that. Because I don't know if it kills the Firecracker. And I don't want to find out. So I'm going to let it activate King Tower. Look at that, boys. Can activate that for free. Oh! Electro Spirit. Pull that back. Very nice. Going to one-shot. Nice. Very good. See, everything's good when you actually play a good deck. Log that. Too late, so the Goblin gets a stab at the front. But he has Dagger Duchess, so my Hog's going to do great. That's very good. Going to Earthquake this. Unfortunately, one of the Skeletons dies, which is pretty annoying. I don't think the Hog would have got any less hits, though. So I'm not too mad. Earthquake. Earthquake. Earthquake is good for Goblin Gang. That's what I meant to say. Before I stop taking my meds. Mighty Miner at the back. 3-card cycle, baby. Alright, let's get the Electro Spirit over here. The cannon over here. Alright, well, that was a fucking terrible idea. I lied. Let's not do that. Mighty Miner almost on the tower. He's forgot about it. Let's go. We're going to take that one. We're going to take this one over here because I'm sexy and cool and beautiful. He's going to try and Goblin Gang, so I'm going to Earthquake. He didn't Goblin Gang. I lost Aura by trying to predict that. I'm special. I can't defend a Valkyrie. But I do have both of his towers, so it's already GG's. Very nice Earthquake. Gonna take out that. No, it's not. Okay, good to know. See, it's all just a big experiment. Don't take anything I say seriously. Because it's probably a lie. Firecracker. Okay, that mini P.E.K.K.A is just going for it. And I respect the hustle, but get the fuck off my tower. Here comes a Goblin Gang. That's a fucking weird looking Goblin Gang. But we are gonna finally take okay, weird. Okay, all we had to do was play against a retard. And play a non-Goblin Barrel deck because apparently I've lost it. I'm now the Hog main. Goblin Barrel is out the window. Okay. And do we rank up to the next league? Let's go! I definitely knew that is how that worked. iOS keyboard. Okay, I don't know what that is. But, free emote. Very nice. I've never seen that emote. I don't know if I give a shit. Okay, that is a terrible emote. Lord have mercy. I don't even know what that is, but, you know, there you go. Extra rewards, lucky drop. Roll Ghost, we take those. I think that's pretty good. Lucky drop, 4-star. That's a juicy one, baby. Alright, we're gonna end it there. Just for some extra dopamine, I'm gonna upgrade something. I am either gonna upgrade this or this. And I think I'm going to upgrade the Mini Schmecker because he has more aura. So what can I say? And 0 out of 1 250 means we can use the book. And we're poor, so we can't actually do the final upgrade. But that's okay. All I need to do is use the book so that the book gives me 1 250, which is the maximum it can give you. So I'm just trying to min-max here. But anyway, we didn't get there because I have special needs issues. And not everybody can be a normal functioning human being. So if you're out there and you're a functioning human being, consider yourself lucky. If you're not a functioning human being, smash subscribe because this is where you belong. All right, I'll see you guys. Bye.